The Resistance, the only thing standing between the First Order and galactic conquest. But what exactly is the Resistance? Before we go on, this video may contain spoilers for Star Wars The Force Awakens, so if you haven't seen the film yet and want it to be a surprise, then divert now. As well as this, I recommend that you check out the First Order lore video that I previously uploaded, so you can get a better perspective from both sides. But without any further ado, let's continue. The Resistance originates almost directly after the Battle of Jakku. This monumental battle resulted in the signing of a Concordat, which ended hostilities between the New Republic and remnants of the Galactic Empire. The Concordat, which heavily favoured the Republic, was designed to make it almost impossible for the Empire to pose a threat to the galaxy ever again. For the next 3 decades, the Imperial remnants would flee into wild space, where they would turn their dwindling military into a galactic superpower. In this time, the New Republic lived in almost unbroken peace. The Republic began to prosper as it restored diplomacy to the galaxy in blissful ignorance of the threat looming in the far reaches of space, believing that the First Order was little more than a fragment of ex-Imperial idealists. Leia Organa, a prominent member of the Rebel Alliance who now served on the Republic's Senate, however, was far more wary of the threat that the First Order posed. Organa knew that the Order constantly broke the Concordat's terms by buying huge amounts of munitions, as well as actively recruiting and training stormtroopers. This was of course enforced when her son Ben Solo was coaxed away from his Jedi training by the leader of the First Order, Darkside user Snoke. This resulted in the destruction of the reformed Jedi Order, causing Luke Skywalker to go into reclusion. Despite Senator Leia Organa pleading with the Senate to act on the clear threat that the Order posed, the vast amount of senators continued to dismiss the proof, labelling Leia as an alarmist and warmonger. Knowing that the Republic would not do anything about the First Order, Leia chose to negotiate with other like-minded senators and many old allies who were in the Rebel Alliance, who saw the First Order for what it was. This resulted in the formation of the Resistance. This was a small-scale military that would act as a checking force for the Order. The Resistance worked in a similar way to the early Rebel Alliance. Without the backing of the Republic fleet, the Resistance used small squadrons of X-Wings with hit-and-run tactics on the First Order, crippling supply lines etc. to hinder the New Order's construction efforts. However, this only proved to delay the inevitable once the First Order had completed Starkiller Base, its new superweapon. Ultimately, by the time Starkiller Base was unveiled, the Republic was powerless to defend its people in time. The Resistance would prove to be the free galaxy's last hope to stop the First Order from reclaiming what the Empire lost.